Tell people about Becker Automotive Designs. It's not just any interior we're talking about.
No, we produce a beautiful interior that serves the good feeling and exhilaration, kind of an uplifting environment for our customers. But the interior is not why our customer buys the car. They buy it because there's a usefulness in the ability to have privacy and concentrate on all the productivity that you can get out of 4G mobile internet, onboard mobile office computers, video conferencing, you name it. Everything you can do in your office, you can do basically in the back of one of our vehicles, meaning that your time is completely optimized and you become much more productive than you would sitting in the back of a sedan or driving your own car.
Howard Becker, explain how you got involved in this business and, by all means, bring in your relationship with the Cadillac and Escalade in China, as well as Daimler and the Sprinter and Viano models in the United States.
Sure. Well, we began a long while ago in car electronics, and we served the kind of upscale customers and car dealerships in Beverly Hills. And from those customers and the cars they brought us, we got familiar with electronics in cars and how to do them properly. We got familiar with luxury automobiles and how they're made and how they're constructed and the materials they're used in them. And more importantly, most importantly, we got familiar with those customers. We got familiar with their tastes, with their needs, with their suggestions. And so the suggestions morphed into something that began to talk about wanting to be in a vehicle where they weren't necessarily encumbered by driving, although they love to drive and have great cars and will drive them when time's right and appropriate, but they could be in a relatively discreet exterior, still handsome and authoritative, but not ostentatious, yet be in their own world. And in their own world, they could do things they couldn't do otherwise, and that time that they would then gain from that would be invaluable. So we began to work with that, and it morphed into what we do today. And our relationships with Mercedes-Benz are based upon being approved by them both domestically in the United States and internationally for our builds. That means that we've passed all the U.S. and EU federal safety testing for the safety of our interior and seating and electronics and suspension improvements.
Howard, I just want to break in for just a second and get your idea of what does something like this cost? I know you have a variety of different ranges and options, but what would something like this run?
Generally, they start off about $200,000, chassis included, and go up to as high as $450,000 and slightly more when there's armoring or protection necessary.
And all made in Oxnard, California?
Yes, sir. We do everything at our facilities. We have 3 of them in our location in Oxnard.